Welcome to Expounding Scripture. My name is Courtney, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, I will be introducing my next series, The Law of Faith. So, faith is not rare. It is not reserved for the spiritual elite or the deeply devout. It is not confined to religion, nor limited to prayer, scripture, or sacred spaces. Faith is constant, whether we realize it or not, and we are already using it. Every time you take a step, you trust the ground will hold. Every time you breathe, you trust there is air to fill your lungs. Every time you speak, you trust your voice will carry and that someone will hear. These may not feel like faith, but they are. We've been taught to think of faith only in religious terms, and I am here to invite you to see that we exercise faith in every aspect of our lives, whether we are aware of it or not. Faith is simply trust. Faith is the unseen conviction that drives every seen action. You set an alarm because you trust tomorrow will come. You go to work because you trust effort will produce reward. You plant a seed because you trust it will grow. You forgive because you trust healing is possible. You try again because you trust change can happen. So the question isn't, do I have faith? Because you do, and you exercise it every moment of every day. But rather, the question is, where do I place my trust? Is it in light or darkness? In the promises of God or in the illusions of Satan? In truth or in lies? We get to choose where we place our faith. It is that simple. So faith is a divine law, and when we understand how it operates, how it directs, shapes, and empowers every part of our lives, we begin to move with intention instead of reaction. We begin to anchor our lives not in uncertainty, but in truth and reality, things as they really are. The law of faith is not a demand for blind belief, but rather an invitation to place our trust where it can truly hold. Not just to trust in something, but to trust in someone, even He who is the author and finisher of our faith. So, moving forward, I will be discussing the principles behind the law of faith. When these principles are understood, they empower us to act and choose for ourselves, for it is given unto us, instead of being acted upon and being tossed to and fro by every wind of doctrine. So until then, go read and apply the scriptures, and remember, ye are free to choose for yourselves.